Hello students, welcome to Standard 10 subject Mathematics chapter 4 quadratic equation. This is lecture number 4. Before lectures we have seen the quadratic equation and its solution by factorization method and by the method of completing square also. Here in this lecture we are going to find out the formula to find out the solution of quadratic equation. The formula to find out the solution of quadratic equation is also called quadratic formula, and this is also called Sridhar-Acharya formula. Sridhar-Acharya formula. How to get this formula, that we will see first. It can be asked in exam also, that derive the quadratic formula of the quadratic equation. You know that the quadratic equation is, the standard form is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, a not equal to 0. For this quadratic equation standard form, we can be asked in the exam that derive the quadratic formula. Okay. So how to derive this quadratic formula for the quadratic equation, this ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, a not equal to 0, we will see here. And as we have seen in last lecture, the method of completing square to find out the solution of quadratic equation, actually we will use that method here to find out the quadratic formula. So our standard form of quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0, a not equal to 0 is. We are going to apply the method of completing square. So in method of completing square, as we have done so many examples in last lecture, you know that the first term must be the square of any one term. So this is ax square. To make it a square the first term, we have to multiply or we have to divide. Either you may divide by a to make it x square only, and it will be then x the square. And or you can multiply something to make it square. So we have multiplied by 4a. 4a we have multiplied. So that it will be, now you can understand, 4a each and every time you multiply on this standard form of quadratic equation, it will be 4a into a, 4a square, x square as it is, plus 4a into bx, 4a bx, plus 4a into c, 4ac equal to 0. By doing so, you can understand now it is 2ax the whole square becomes, the first term is this becomes the square of some real number. So we have done this. Now you know in method of completing square, the last term formula equals to middle term whole square upon 4 into first term. This we place in this. So middle term in this expression is 4abx. And its whole square will be 4abx into 4abx 2 times. Because of whole square, we have to multiply the same 4abx. And down there, 4 into first term is 4a square x square. Now what happens here? This 4 one time here cancel. Second time also 4 cancel. One time this a and one time this a cancel. Second a and second a cancel. 1x from cancel this way, second x is cancel this way. What is remaining? B into b is b square. So the last term is b square we got here. And what to do with that? You know, in method of completing square, the last term, that is the third term, you have to place this. So first term 4x a square x square as it is, plus second term, that is middle term, is 4abx as it is, plus third term, that is last term you have to place, that we have found here, b square. If we have done here plus b square, we have to write here minus b square also, and the remaining 4ac as it is equals to 0 as it is. Now more simplification is, you know, by doing so, first 3 terms becomes a perfect trinomial. So we can make the group of first 3 terms and the remaining 2 terms will be left. For this first term, you can write 4a square x square can be written as 2ax the whole square. Then plus 2 into this first bracket 2ax, and into second bracket will be the root of this b square is b, and plus b square can be written as b square, b whole square. And this minus b square plus 4ac, if I take on the right side of, on the side of 0, this minus b square becomes plus b square and plus 4ac becomes minus 4ac. And in left side, whatever we have, that is in the form of e square plus 2ab plus b square type. For the expression of e square plus 2ab plus b square, you know, it is a plus b the whole square you can write. It is perfect trinomial, that's why. And we can write this, or we can confirm with here that also 2ax whole square will be 4a square x square. 2 2s are 4, abx it is, middle term, and plus b square also. So for these three terms, we can write the whole square of 2ax plus b whole square, and equals on the right side it is b square minus 4ac. Now taking the square root on both the sides, square root and this whole square will be cancelled, so it is 2ax plus b equals to, and this will be in the root of b square minus 4ac, and it is plus minus. You know, root of any number will be plus or minus also. Like root of 4 is, generally you say 2, but root of 4 is minus 2 also, because minus 2 square is also give 4 and plus 2 square also give 4. So whenever you are finding the root in theoretical part, we have to show the root in plus and minus both the sign. So this is the square root of b square minus 4ac with plus minus both, plus or minus. Now to find the solution, that is the to find the value of x. So from here 2ax plus b if you take on the right side, it will be 2ax equals to plus b is taken on right minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac as it is. Now from this, what is x equals to? This 2a is in multiply with x, that will be down to this whole expression. So that is done here, minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. This is the value of x, and the value of x gives the solution of the equation, you know. Therefore, the roots, solution is the roots. Therefore, the roots of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0 are, this is the root. In that, you know, plus or minus both signs are there. We separate it, and separating we will say first root as alpha, in that we will take plus, and second as beta, in that we will take minus. So we can write alpha equals to minus b plus root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a, and beta equals to minus b minus root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Because this expression has plus and minus both, we have separated it. So two different roots we have, as one say as alpha and second say as beta. If b square minus 4ac is greater than or equal to, this is the condition also, then only these roots will exist, real roots exist. If b square minus 4ac less than 0 comes, means negative number comes, then the real roots will not exist. Because you know, the root of the negative number is not possible that way. Now, this formula to find out this x equals to minus b plus or minus root b square minus 4ac upon 2a, this formula to find out the roots of quadratic equation is called quadratic formula. So this way we have derived the quadratic formula, and this is also called Sridhar-Acharya formula. In fact, in exam it is asked that derive the quadratic formula of 2-3 marks. You have to go this way, taking the standard form of quadratic equation and using the method of completing square, you can get the value of x this way in this expression, and this is called the quadratic formula or Sridhar-Acharya formula. Now we will see some examples in which we will solve the equations by quadratic formula. So the example 10 is solve question number 2 of question 2.1 of exercise 4.1 by quadratic formula. So first we need to understand what is question number 2, its first number in exercise 4.1. So that I have written here first. Which exercise 4.1 question number 2 and its first number question is, the question we have written here, it is the area of rectangular plot is 528 meters square. The length of the plot is 1 more than twice of its breadth. Find the length and the breadth. This is the question actually in exercise 4.1, question number 2 and its first number. And this question we have to solve by quadratic formula. So in the solution, first we have to make the equation. let the breadth is x meter. Therefore, the length about that is length of the plot is 1 more than twice of breadth. Breadth is x, twice is 2x, 1 more of it is will be plus 1. This is the length. The length is 1 more than the twice of its breadth. That means 2x plus 1. Now, area of rectangular plot, area of rectangle is equals to length into breadth. So, length is 2x plus 1 into breadth is x. Multiply of length and breadth equals to the area it will give. And area is given in question 528. So, that we can write, we can equate. Now, simplify this. X into 2x, 2x square plus x into 1x. And this 528, if you take on the left side, minus 528 equal to 0. Now, comparing this equation with the standard form of ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. The quotient of x square gives a is equal to 2. The quotient of x gives b equals to 1. And the constant term gives c, so c equal to minus 528. Now, by quadratic formula, this is the formula we have that you use minus b plus or minus whole root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Place all the values here equals to minus b is 1 plus or minus in root b square, that is 1 square minus 4 as it is. A is 2 into c is minus 528 upon 2a, 2 as it is, a is 2. So 2. Place ABC all values in the quadratic formula. Now, simplify this. Minus 1 plus or minus root of 1 square is 1 minus minus plus 4 2s are 8 and 8 into 528 gives 4 2 2 4 upon 2 2s are 4 equals minus 1 as it is plus or minus as it is root of 424 4 2 2 4 plus 1 will give 4 2 2 5 upon 4. So, this is minus 1 as it is plus or minus the root of 4225 is 65, that is written here upon 4. Now, this is having plus or minus both, so we have to separate both. One time we will take plus and the other time we will take minus. So, it is minus 1 as it is, I am taking plus first, plus 65 upon 4 as it is, or minus 1 as it is, this time minus we have to take off 65 upon 4. Now, in both the case, what is the answer comes? So, x equals to this 65 minus 1 is 64 upon 4, or here it will be minus 65 minus 1 minus 66 upon 4. Here by cancelling 64 upon 4 will give 16, or here by cancelling 2, 33 upon 2 will be minus 2 will give 2. So, 4 16s are it comes. So, this 16 and here by 2 cancellations. 2 2s are and 2 33s are. So, minus 33 by 2. So, the x value roots are 16 or minus 33 by 2. Since x equals to the breadth we have considered, and in that minus 33 by 2 cannot be negative, breadth will not be negative. So, this is not, we can take, this is not possible the negative number. So, we have to take x equals to 16 only. Therefore, breadth x equals to 16 meter only. And the length is 2x plus 1, in that place value 2x is 16 place here, and plus 1 16 meter 32 and 1 33 meters. So, this way breadth and length both we find by quadratic formula using in this equation. Next is example 11. Find two consecutive odd positive integers, sum of whose squares is 290. So, the solution is let the first odd positive integer is x, and therefore its second consecutive is x plus 2. Now, the question is why x plus 2 we have considered. You think of any example of odd positive integer. Suppose you are thinking about 21. The first odd positive integer is 21. So, what will be second consecutive odd positive integer? After 21, the 23 comes. So, adding plus 2, you are getting the second consecutive odd positive integer. So, if any example you will take, its second odd consecutive positive integer will be found by adding 2. So, this is the concept here. The first odd positive integer, if I consider x, the second consecutive odd positive integer will be x plus 2 only. Now what is the condition? That two consecutive odd positive integers, this x and x plus 2, sum of whose squares, we have to do the sum of squares of these two. So square of first odd positive number x square and second square is x plus 2 whole square. The sum is shown by plus and equals to, it is 290 given in the question. Now just to simplify, x square as it is, x plus 2 whole square is expanded by the x a plus b the whole square, that is a square plus 2ab plus b square times. So x square plus 2 into 2 4 into x, 4x plus 2 square is 4, and this 290 is taken on left, minus 290 equal to 0. Now simplify this, x square and x square, 2x square plus 4x as it is, minus 290 and plus 4 give minus 286 equal to 0. The whole equation is divisible by 2, so divided by 2. So it will be the simplified form of x square plus 2x minus 143 equal to 0. Now compare with the standard form. With the x square quotient gives a equal to 1. With the x square quotient gives b equal to 2. And the constant term last term gives c equals to minus 143. Now by quadratic formula, x equals to, this is the quadratic formula we have derived, minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a, place all the values in this, minus b as 2 plus or minus root of b as 2 and square minus 4, a is 1 into c is minus 143 upon 2 as 2 and a is 1. All ABC values we have placed in the quadratic formula. Now simplify this. Minus 2 as it is, plus or minus as it is, root of 2 square is 4, and this minus minus plus, 4 ones are 4 into 143 is 574, 572, minus 2 as it is, plus or minus as it is, root of 572 and 4, 576, upon 2 ones are 2, it is 2 inches. Now minus 2 as it is, plus or minus, root of 576 is 24 upon 2. Now this expression is having plus and minus both. We have to separate it. So minus 2 as it is, first I am taking plus of 24 upon 2, or in second number we will take minus. That is minus 2 minus 24 upon 2. This simplification gives x equals to 24 and minus 2, 22 upon 2. Or this expression gives minus 24 and minus 2, minus 26 upon 2. Now just a simple calculation and cancellation here. 2 ones are, 2 11s are here, 2 ones are, and 2 13s are here with minus sign. So what we have, x equals to 11 or minus 13. Since minus 13 is negative integer and we are asked only the odd positive integers, so minus 13 is not possible to take in this situation. So our first odd positive integer is this 11, that is in plus. So plus 11 is the first odd positive integer, x equal to 11, and second consecutive is x plus 2. So that is 11 plus 2 is 13. So this way, 11 and 13 are two odd positive integers which were asked in the example 11. And next examples we will see in next lecture. Thank you.